Hi everybody, Oily here. Hoping everybody's doing well. I just had posted a pantry haul, but it was actually about a week and a half ago when I went. So this is my beginning of the month haul. So it's my regular once a month haul. So some of it's for prepping, some of it's just for our daily, our daily use. So anyway, without further ado, I'll show you what I picked up this time. All right, this time for the non-food items, I have large trash bags, 2 laundry detergents, shampoo for my husband. We keep plasticware here in case we need it if the electric goes out or something. We have a water well, so you know, it takes more water to wash dishes, so it's better to just have some backup if we need to for temporary. Of course, more toilet paper, Kleenex, 2 things of distilled water. That's for my essential oil diffuser. Keep that on hand. I actually got some canning jars. Woohoo! At our local Walmart. It was a limit one, and it's the regular mouth, but I'm just thankful to get them. Got some canning jar wide mouth lids that I can just put on there for, like, if I'm storing dry goods or something in there. Got some wet wipes, some soft scrub. I love that for my stovetop and for my tub. Allergy relief, and then Flonase. It's like Flonase. That's really the best nose spray you can get. It's got actual, oh my goodness, steroids. It's got actual steroids in there, so that's the best thing to get. Is just whatever has the fluticasone propionate. Fluticasone propionate. It's the same thing as Flonase, basically. So, there you go. Y'all can have a laugh at how I pronounced that at first. Of course, daytime and nighttime cold relief. Got this at Walmart. They were out of just the individuals, so I picked those up at the local grocery store. And then have some hand sanitizer. Sorry, the lighting's awful in here. We've got paper towels, parchment paper, Reynolds wrap, aluminum foil, and wax paper, and then bleach. And so that is it on my non-food items. I think I said Kleenex, but if not, it's back there. So that's my non-food items. So I got 2 50-pound bags of dog food. Our dogs go through one of these packs, or one of these, less than one actually. It lasts about 1 1/3 of a month. And so I got 2 of them, because we have 4 large dogs. So I got 2 of them, and each month I'll just get 2, and that way it buffs how much dog food I have so that I can be storing back more food for them. Hey everybody, I'm back. Okay, so here are the dry goods I got. We'll start from the very back there. We don't eat these very often, but I went ahead and got some to have for something quick if we need it. A beef ramen 12-pack and chicken ramen 12-pack. I got 3 ragu spaghetti sauces and a Classico. I haven't tried the Classico, but I want to try it because I like the fact that their jars are basically like regular mouth canning jars, so I could use them for that if I needed to with my lids. I got some Bertolli extra virgin olive oil, 4-pack of chicken broth. I tried to get beef, but they were out. Broth is one of those things that's getting hard to come by in our area. So if you see broth in your area or the bouillon powder, you need to go ahead and get it, because I know in our area we're getting very low on it. I got some freeze-dried dill to have on hand. I think I just about have all of our seasonings and spices. Excuse me, my brain just kind of went bleh. I think I have pretty much all of our seasonings and spices down. I am going to get some more onion powder and garlic salt, because those are the 2 I put in almost every single savory recipe that I have. So yeah, I want to keep that going. Make sure I have plenty of that. In the back, you'll see I got a classic white mix. I like using that classic white cake for, I do dump recipes. And so, like, my peach cobbler is just, you dump a couple of large cans of peaches in the bottom of your pan. You pour this powdered, the classic white cake mix powder or a yellow cake mix powder over the top of those, dabble it with butter on the top, and bake it in the oven. That is it. Bake it for like 45 minutes at 350, I believe. And so it makes a really yummy peach cobbler, and it's really quick. So I like to have that on hand for a quick dessert. And then back in the back underneath that, you can see I have 2 fudge brownie mixes and a lemon poppy seed muffin mix. I want to try that because lemon poppy seed is one of my absolute faves as far as my muffins go. That's like my absolute fave. So I got back behind you'll see in the front there, coconut oil. Got that. I love it. I give it to my dogs. I have a dog that does not stay very regular. She has a hard time going number 2. And so I give her a tablespoon of that every day, and it keeps her regular. So if you have a doggy that has issues, or a person that has issues like that, that may be something they want to try. And then back behind that, I have some Sunbelt Chewy Honey Oat granolas. I have 2 things of coffee. I go through one of these coffees a month. Sometimes it's more than a month. Sometimes it's less, but typically 1 a month. So every month I've been buying just 1 extra. I try not to just like clean out the shelves, but I buy 1 extra so that I can put it back in my pantry, and I rotate through those. So I use the oldest first, and that's what I've been doing, and works out really well. I got some raw unfiltered honey, and that is a great prep to have on hand for topically for wounds. It's very highly antibacterial. It's great for sore throats to put in a tea, or just take some with a tablespoon. For those that have a really bad cough, you can mix that with some whiskey if you need to, and it helps soothe that down a lot of times. I can't say every time, but for most cases it should help. Over here I've got some old-fashioned oats. I got 2 separate kinds of hamburger helper here. They were on sale 5 for $5. So sorry I don't have one of the boxes there, but I like to keep those stocked up for the granddaughter when she comes, and so I picked those up. Some pure maple syrup, some applesauce. Sorry about the shadow. It kind of is what it is in here. Applesauce. These were getting low. Applesauce was getting low in our area as well. I got some evaporated milk and sweetened condensed milk to add to my preps. Some crackers in the back. 2 smaller jugs of vinegar. They were out of the larger. Again, vinegar is another thing I'm seeing kind of becoming scarce. So if you can get it, get it. Another 4-pack of the chicken, chunk chicken breast. So I use that for a lot of different recipes, but it's great to have on hand. You need canned meat if your electric goes out. I can can some of the food I have in here, but because canning supplies are limited, I don't have enough to can all of the meat that I have in my freezer, so I need a backup. Green chili enchilada sauce, finally found it. I tell you what, I don't know what the deal is, but it's been cleaned off the shelves the last 2 months, seriously. So all I could find was red enchilada sauce, and I like this green enchilada sauce in my brown beans. I call it Jerry's beans, and I'll have to do a recipe on that sometime soon because it is so delicious. Everybody that eats it says it's so yummy, and it's real simple and quick and yum. It hits the spot in the wintertime. I got some Amish egg noodles. I got some dried noodles because normally I use the freezer egg noodles for my homemade chicken noodle soup, but in case the freezer goes out, that's not going to be the thing that I'm going to worry about preserving as much as I would my my meats and stuff. So I have some Amish egg noodles to have for the preps. I will use them at least a few times this year, and you know, keep rotating through and replacing, but I want to have some egg noodles on hand. I got some cornstarch, and I got a small thing of Nido whole milk powder. You can get that in the ethnic aisle. I got that so that I can try it. I've got a large can that you saw in my last grocery haul, but I want to try it, so I didn't want to open up my big can, so I bought a smaller can so I can make it according to directions, and I'll do that on a video, and then refrigerate it and try it and see what I think of it, you know, compared to regular whole milk that's cold refrigerated at the store. I bought another small thing of sweet corn. We don't go through corn very much here, but my granddaughter loves it. I mean, she requests it every single time she comes. She loves sweet corn, whole kernel. She loves it as like the sweetened cream corn. She loves all of that. So I bought a 4-pack of Del Monte green beans, and then when I went into one of our local grocery stores called Homeland, I found the Libby's cut green beans for 70 some cents a can. I think 78 or 79 cents a can. And I can find it $2-4 sometimes, but I got a little lower for comfort than I like to on my canned green beans, because we eat a lot of green beans. So I went ahead and bought 2 little flats of it, and you know, then I'll have enough until they have a good sale. But I always keep the green beans on. I don't like the Libby's as well as I do the Del Monte. So most of the time we eat the Del Monte, but I've just found that the Libby's often has like imperfections in the beans and stuff, and just doesn't taste quite as yummy as the Del Monte. But you know, for the price, I went ahead and got it so we'd have it. We will eat it. We will rotate through these just like we do everything else. I got some white quinoa. I actually have never had quinoa, I don't think. So I got a small package. I'm going to try it and put it in our diet and see how we like it, because I heard it's so good for you. I got a 4-pack of chicken noodle soup, because you know, it's not just the beer virus going around. We also have just, you know, it's gonna be time for tummy flu and regular flu season and stuff like that, so you need some soups on hand to have. I got a couple of things of linguine, a couple of things of spaghetti. I have a bunch already, so this is just topping off a little bit. My next one will have much more to add to my preps, and I'll show you on a future video how I store those. Very simple and easy. And then I bought 2 small things of black-eyed peas and 2 small things of chickpeas. Chickpeas are extremely high in iron, and I have a deficiency, a genetic issue that causes me to go low iron and B12, but I have to have a natural B12, not a man-made B12. So if my B12 is off, it messes with my iron and throws my iron off. So I got some chickpeas so I can take care of that. So this is pretty much it for the dry goods. Hang on a second and I'll show you the last thing. So the last thing I got as far as canned goods was a 4 thing of pinto beans. I have a gripe here. I'm not sure why, but Walmart grocery, you know, when I do my grocery order to pick it up, I've been getting crazy dented cans. I cannot find the one that I had, so I think my husband threw it away because it was just so damaged, and it was like really damaged all along the seal. I mean, it looked like somebody had taken it and just slammed it down on the ground as hard as they could numerous times. Like, the can was even leaking a little bit. It was that bad, and I was going to save it, and I bet he threw it away thinking I was done with it, but I was going to save it and at least take some pictures of it so I could show Walmart how awful it was. But almost every time I've been getting canned goods from them, I've been getting ones that are dented pretty badly on the seals especially, and that's the really bad part. So, this one is good. This one is okay. There's a dent right there. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, see that dent right near the seal, but it's not quite on the seal. And this one's good. So, I mean, that's a no-no. You don't want to eat foods that, I mean, if I drop it when I'm unloading it, that's a different story. I will go ahead and, you know, put that in the fridge or use that immediately. I don't stick dented cans in my pantry because I don't want my family getting food poisoning. So keep that in mind, especially if you're buying dented cans or something. Make sure it's not dented on the seal, because if that seal just gets the slightest bit of leak, you may not even realize it. If it gets just the slightest little opening in it, you can end up with food poisoning. And I would hate for that to happen to any of you guys, because that could end up being a deadly situation, especially if the poo hits the fan and you can't get medical care. So, all right, I will put this stuff up and I'll be back after a while to show you my cold goods that I bought. Alrighty guys, now we're back with the cold foods. We got some cottage cheese, some creamer. There's 4 things. I bought 3 of one kind and 1 of another because they were running low on creamer, and that's for my month, so don't panic. And then a flavored creamer, creme brulee to try out. A gallon of milk, as you can see, we've already dove into that. So, a couple of cans of biscuits. I make them homemade a lot of times, but the hubby sometimes cooks supper when I'm not feeling well, and he likes something quick to make. A couple of packages of hot dogs. A thing of smoked sausage. We love that in our brown beans. We like to fry that with potatoes. Just lots of stuff you can do with that. I got a big thing of eggs, 18 count. 2-pack of butter. I'm going to freeze one of those. Pears, grapes, apples. We've got some avocados, limes, sweet onions, tomatoes, 3 green bell peppers. We have celery. There were 2 cucumbers, but I love cucumber with lime and salt, so I ate one last night. And look at these big boys. Yeah, this is what Walmart grocery pickup chose for me. They chose 2 small zucchini, so I was a little sad about that. I was hoping for, you know, to make like stuffed zucchini for supper. Jalapenos, some lettuce, celery. I've got celery on the brain. So that's it for the refrigerator stuff. I'll be back with the frozen foods.
Alrighty, here's the last of my items. Some non-food items that I forgot to mention at the very beginning was some Cascade dish soap, some plastic cups, and some muffin or cupcake liners. And then I got these. I love to have just like club soda and lime. Oh my gosh, so good. I got a pineapple. I forgot to put in the last part. A pineapple and a cantaloupe. We've already eaten the cantaloupe, but I got the pineapple. Now for my frozen stuff, I got diced brown potatoes, whole kernel corn, broccoli florets. I got red raspberries, a berry medley, and blueberries. I got some Jack's Pizza. I actually got 2 of those. For my fresh produce, I also got some potatoes. Forgot to put that in the last deal. For the refrigerator or freezer, I got 2 more J.C. Potter sausages. And then in the very back there, Nature's Own bread. We've already broken into that, so it's dwindled down a little bit. We've had a couple of sandwiches out of there. So that is it for my grocery haul, you guys. And, you know, most of this stuff is for my rotating pantry, and some of it I'll put back for more long-term food storage. Some of it I'm going to dehydrate, like the pineapple. So lots of different stuff going on around here. I hope you enjoyed. Thank y'all so much for watching, and please, you know, just get to work on getting your preps put up, guys. I'm noticing a lot more things, even more this time than last time, things going off the shelves for the stores that I did go into. So, you know, get your preps in order. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Take care. God bless. If you want to see more of these videos, let me know. If you liked it, leave me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. That'll help me out tremendously. And also, if you want to know every time that I come on with a video, post a video, or go live, hit that notification bell. All right, thanks for watching, guys. God bless. Bye.